Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Tuesday, the 3rd of January. The euro produced mixed results against most of its major counterparts on the first trading day of the new year. This came after China's positive economic data released over the weekend overshadowed Eurozone's manufacturing PMI, confirmed at 46.9. Versus the US dollar, the single currency closed the day at 129.36, having earlier peaked at 129.71. Against the Australian dollar, the euro dropped to 126.17 from 126.53, recording a fresh all-time low at 126.13. Versus the Swiss franc, the single currency rose to 121.55 from 121.46. The ECB settled 462 million in bond purchases last week as Jörg Asmussen and Ben Oyker replaced Jürgen Stark and Lorenzo Bini-Smaghi on the central bank's executive board. The US dollar was softer as moderate optimism in the markets induced risk on buy. A series of economic US data will be the focus for this week, starting today with the ISM manufacturing PMI. This will be followed by the release of the FOMC minutes, where investors will anticipate signs of a new round of quantitative easing. In any case, the main event for this week will be the non-farm payroll data on Friday. Versus the Japanese yen, the US dollar moved down to 76.94 from 76.06. The Australian dollar rose to 102.50 from 102.27 against the US dollar as overall risk appetite benefited from the high-yielding currency. The British pound made a positive start for the year versus the US dollar, rising up to 155.19 from 155.03. Looking at commodities, oil prices jumped to $99.98 a barrel from $98.88. Gold rose to $1,572.10 an ounce from $1,568.30, and silver moved up to $28.15 an ounce from $27.83. Now let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 129.95 with a preference to enter into short positions at 129.95. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 77 with a preference to enter into short positions at 77. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 101.05 with a preference to enter into long positions at 101.05. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 154.65 with a preference to enter into long positions at 154.65. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 101.80 with a preference to enter into short positions at 101.80. And looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 100.10 with a preference to enter into long positions at 100.10. The gold pivot point is at 1575 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1575. And the silver pivot point is at 2775 with a preference to enter into long positions at 2775. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers are the Swiss PMI for December, which will be announced. The UK manufacturing PMI for December forecast to drop to 47.4. Canadian manufacturing PMI for December will be announced, and the US ISM manufacturing for December forecast to rise to 53.2. Now on to equities. In Europe, they were positive, with the FTSE up 0.10%, the DAX was up 3%, and the CAC was up 1.98%. In the US, they were negative, with the SP 500 down 0.43% and the Dow was down 0.57%. In Asia, at the time of writing, the Nikkei was up 0.67% and the Hang Seng was up 2.13%. It's been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a great day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.